Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back. This video is all about $1 storage and organization. These are ideas and hacks I legit use in my own house, so I really hope this helps you or somebody else out. So Dollar Tree sells these ring phone holders, which work great on your phone, by the way, but there's so many uses for these things. So a few months ago, when I first found them, snatched them up, put them on the remotes in our bedroom, using command hooks, and then I've actually done this in the kids' room, the living room, and the guest room. It's just a really great way to kind of like store the remote so they don't get lost. Next, these cabinet shelves, which are always a win, really, from Dollar Tree to organize your cabinets, but they're also great for wall storage. So if you just bend the legs up just a little bit and then using one of the hanging tool kits, also from Dollar Tree, put two little hooks at the top of your cabinet shelf, hang it on the wall, and then this makes a great way to store gift wrap or contact paper. And as you can see, you can store a lot of it too. And then the little legs at the bottom, you can hang your bags. And I like to save my scraps of like ribbon and floral to decorate my gifts and make them a little bit more snazzy. Dollar Tree sells labels, which are always great, and then these universal tool hooks are the most underrated Dollar Tree storage item in my personal opinion. You can bend the little hooks how you want them, and they actually hold a lot of weight. And these are great paired with like zip ties. So what I do is I hang Dirt Devils, all the brooms and the mops, and all the holes don't always match up. Well, the Dirt Devils didn't have holes to begin with, but with the zip ties and twine, you can hang whatever you want. And like I said, 2 vacuums, that's what it's holding. It holds a decent amount of weight. I also use these in the garage for shovels and extension cords. They're just great all the way around. Back to the Dollar Tree ring phone holders. If you snatch up one of these and snatch up one of the basic old trash cans, put it on the back, you can use this to store cleaning supplies or anything else for additional storage. I just put a little nail in the side of my wall, put a little label on there that says trash bags, and if you guessed I put trash bags in there, well, you are correct, my friend. And this works out great, like seriously. So it holds a decent amount of weight. So I have 2 full trash bags in here, and I've had this up for a few months now. It's worked out great. The trash can itself has a low profile, and the hooks hold a decent amount of weight. I don't know exactly how much they hold, but more than like Dollar Tree's basic little command hooks would hold. And this is also great for toy storage. So I have this up in the kids' playroom. And by the way, to prevent from putting a bunch of holes in my wall, Home Depot sells 98-cent wood. It's 8 feet long. They'll cut it down for you. And that's what I have these bins hooked to. I just spray painted it black. Dollar General also sells a bunch of great $1 items like these hooks. And then Walmart has dowel rods for $1 or less. The second to largest size is 5/8 of an inch, and it's only 97 cents. And then Walmart sells spray paint for 98 cents. Spray paint your rods and your hooks black, or you could omit that step. Totally like personal preference there. Dollar Tree also sells these hooks. They're in the garden section. You get 2 for $1, and these fit perfectly on the rod. So this makes some really great, very inexpensive vertical storage. These binder rings also from Dollar Tree, and then a flowers and garden tin also from Dollar Tree. Optional, spray paint it white. I spray painted mine white. I use some more of those phone rings, clip the binder rings to it, and then just to cover up the flowers and garden area, like regular old black poster board, and wrote the word coloring on there. And see, this fits like perfectly. So I'm using this for the kids' storage, like crafts and crayons, but this would work great for craft storage, cleaning storage, kitchen storage. And these 3 little cups are also from the Dollar Tree in the office section, and they fit in here like perfectly. This whole little area right here actually ended up turning out way better than I expected, and it's very functional. Another idea is to take one of Dollar Tree's trash baskets, which, hey, by the way, I just bought this maybe like a week ago. They're definitely smaller than they used to be. Anyways, take the trash basket and like fish and weave the hook through there. And then that's another way to give you some more vertical storage. So obviously I'm putting paper towels in here because I always think that's a great idea to have for like a kid's playroom. And then this is right above the trash can toy storage. So it's cute enough, but it's definitely 100% functional. And then another idea or tip is if you have kids or you guys like playing puzzles, like puzzle boxes are the worst ever. So what I do is I cut off the front of the box and put the puzzle in a hefty bag. I think I'm super smart for that. Like that's like been a life changer for me personally. And by the way, this big plywood piece that I'm using, it's only $13. It is 4 feet by 8 feet. Home Depot will cut it down for you. And actually, I didn't even have to buy a new one. I'm actually reusing what I have left over from this horse DIY. Another great organization item from Dollar Tree are these plastic clear containers. I like that these are plastic for the kids' playroom, so if they drop them, they're not gonna break. But I think these would be great for like crafting too. And we're on to another hack or idea. So these paper towel holders from Dollar Tree have 1,000,005 purposes. Take your hand, slightly push it upwards. More of the hanging tool set, hang it on your wall. And this is great for wreath storage. I mean, really, it's great for a bunch of different things, but you can store 5 to 7 wreaths or many more wreath forms. I also use this out in the garage for seasonal outdoor wreath storage. And then here's another idea. So if you have like spices everywhere taking up bottom cabinet space, snatch up some of Dollar Tree's command hooks. Put 2 of these on your wall, once again, slightly facing upwards. And this really works out great for spice storage and organization. And it frees up the bottom of your cabinet space. I actually need to go back and get one more paper towel holder, but my Dollar Tree has been out of paper towel holders, which is so crazy strange. It's weird. Like in the comments, always read like, my Dollar Tree never carries that. Mine has a hard time stocking up on paper towel holders because I've been waiting about 2 months now and they still haven't got any in. Okay, and then on to the next one. I don't think it's any secret that Dollar Tree has 1,000,005 storage bins to choose from that are great for pantry storage. But it can be hard to find the style or color that you want, or all of them in the same color. So just know that Rust-Oleum makes spray paint that bonds to plastic. Now you don't want to use this on anything that has direct contact with food. And to get the best hold, scrub down your bins before spraying them. Let it dry for 24 hours before touching them. I did spray paint the top of the lids, protected the bottom part, and then when that dried, I went back and scrubbed the bottom part again, if that makes sense. Another idea for pantry storage, using Velcro and labels. So Velcro, if you have like bins in your pantry, has been a lifesaver for me. So like the very bottom cabinet is where I keep the kids' snacks and foods and breakfast. And they were always like pushing the bins around, they get knocked over. But if you put Velcro on the bottom, you know, it stays in place, but then you can still remove it to clean out the bin if you need to. And I think it's pretty obvious why Dollar Tree's labels are awesome. I mean, I don't need to label my pantry. I know what chips look like and I know where they go. But it really helps out with the humans who live with me. So they put the groceries back where they belong. And then there's no excuse saying, I didn't know where that went. My family doesn't sound that way. I don't know why I just did that. But I mean, I think you get what I'm saying. Okay, so the beginning of this month, I saw this fridge soda can storage. Totally stoked about it. I like how it's like slanted going down. Did you see what I was talking about there? I traded my old can bins out for these, and I like these better because now I can fit 4 spaces. So I can have my tuna, my tomatoes, beans, and my soup. I mean, that's all I really carry in cans. Highly recommend these. For soda storage, you can only store like 6 really. So yeah, I totally think these work out great for can storage. Another great item from Dollar Tree are these heavy duty suction cups. I use these bad boys all Christmas long outside on my windows to hold up my wreaths, and they never fell down, never had an issue with them. They're great in the sink too if you use one of these other little container storages from Dollar Tree. And then if you don't want your basket going anywhere, just use some zip ties. Make sure your sink is like dry and clean, and then I'm telling you, it's not going anywhere. So let me demonstrate. that you can pull on it and it's legit gonna stay in your sink. Okay, Dollar General, not Dollar Tree, sells this dry erase contact paper for only $1. It's 14 by 18 inches, and I put it on my refrigerator because I want a dry erase board on my refrigerator that's not gonna slide off because it's magnetic. But to show you the difference, so Dollar Tree does sell a magnetic board, but it's a lot smaller. So here's Dollar Tree's, and then there's my huge Dollar General dry erase board. Now another idea is Dollar Tree sells clear contact paper, and this is a free printable I made, but I'll have it linked below if you're interested. Just a very basic, says grocery list with lines. A great idea that I had, or I think it's a great idea anyways, is to cut this in half. Just use plain old Scotch tape to put the paper back together. I'm so sorry, stumbling on my words here. I taped it on the side of a cabinet that's in between my refrigerator and my pantry where the guest won't see. Put the contact paper on there, and it's gonna work like a dry erase board. I mean, really any contact paper would work. And then I just have a little dry erase pen with a command hook. And see, you can write on it perfectly, and these are not my hairy hands, that was my husband. And then it erases just fine. What I was doing was taking a picture of my list before I go to the store, but then my family would still send me about like 50 text messages to get stuff. So now they can write on there and I can get it all at once. To the very last DIY storage, which I'm in love with. These candle ring holders, and then you could use a bamboo board, but I'm using the very last piece of my DIY horse pitcher wood I have left over, and you're just gonna glue your napkin holders down to your board. And then another one of these flower and garden tins, and more phone ring hooks. I told y'all, I'm loving these things. There's so many uses for them. Just mark off where you want your tin to go. And then another great thing to add to this is more of the basical command strips from Dollar Tree. I like to cut the bottom off because, I don't know, it makes it look more clean and nice in my personal opinion. And this is what we have so far. Now here's where I'm super proud of myself. So one of these napkin holders from Dollar Tree, and more of our tool hanging kit, also from Dollar Tree. We're gonna use 3 of the little hanging hooks and connect the napkin holder to the board. And once again, you can use, Dollar Tree's little wooden bamboo things, but I mean, I had this for free, so it was cheaper. And here's what we have so far though. So this is going to my daughter's room. Now these mini little glasses in the plastic party aisle at Dollar Tree fit perfectly into the napkin ring holders, and hairbrushes fit here, necklaces. And now she has a place to let her flat iron cool down. Since these napkin ring holders, they're metal, they're not plastic, I'm not scared to let the flat iron cool down there. And then, she's a teenager, so she has 1,000,005 bracelets that she made and her friends gave her. And she's got all of her hair supplies, all of her face supplies. Works out great. Perfect, because she didn't have an area in the bathroom to get ready. It was really messing up the counter. All right, that's it. Thank you guys so much. I'll catch you next time.